picturesque Provo, Utah, LaBelle Edwards Stadium. It's week 11 of this college football season, and our coverage on EA Sports continues. It's the Texas A&M Aggies and the BYU Cougars. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
One of the most beautiful backdrops in all of college sports. LaBelle Edwards Stadium with the mountains shining behind it. Many say it is one of the most beautiful fields you'll ever play on. 63,000 strong, the Cougars have proven to be one of the best home crowds. Their spirit and their noise makes it a tough place to play at elevation. Guys, back to you.
Thanks, Holly. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. The Aggies offense will have the first possession of the game. And here comes Marcel Reed. This quarterback, one of the best in the country, but boy, does he face a stiff challenge with a stingy unit on the other side. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. From the gun, running back on the move. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front, establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Makes the grab. It's Owens. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. And the Aggies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Wide receiver comes in motion. On the move, it's Owens. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense. Like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And that will go such a long way in deciding this football game. Who can win these short yardage situations? Who can be the more physical team? And this offense right here showing the work up front, man. The big boys all moving together, creating enough space. And I love the way Palmer, the back gets downhill, understands where the first down marker is.
Yeah, you know, some running backs just have a nose for it, and this guy does as well. He's able to sort of find the crease, make himself small, fit into those small spaces, and pick up the first to keep the offense on the field. It's all about momentum and being able to keep drives going. I know that's not going to really show up on any highlight reels, but that was a big play here for the offense.
Push it ahead. Looks as if Texas A&M will have enough for the first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
This is a designed run. Ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. So BYU's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. And here comes L.J. Martin. He's coming off a 100-yard game and a couple of touchdowns in their last win. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Out wide right, it's Lions.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on film.
3rd and long right here. Looking to pass, it's Bachmeier. Flip it out to the back on the screen. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. Straight ahead, it's Owens. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Scoop and score! Touchdown, Texas A&M. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. Driving forward, it's Owens. They were all over it.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's Reed to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Running inside, it's Owens. He'll be brought down at the 12-yard line. Not enough for the first down, and let's see if they try to convert on 4th. And they decide to trot out the kicker. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Bachmeier. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's Casper. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking for a gap. It's Martin. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Shakes off the defender. Steaming into the backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4.
Well, BYU is a team that made it to the Big 12 title game a year ago. A big part of it was L.J. Martin and their ability running the football, but also what he was able to do catching it as well. Bachmeier back at quarterback, so this offense really expects to take the next step. But L.J. Martin, David, probably one of the better running backs in the country that maybe a lot of college football fans outside of the Big 12 don't really know about.
Yeah, I mean, he could catch it, he could make you miss, he could run you over. The injuries slowed him down a little bit a year ago. But another year of experience with Bear in the backfield, and that is a big Bear. That is a large Bear that can also run the football. Could be a great 1-2 punch that makes you pack a lunch and tackle some grown men for 60 minutes.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the return, it's Bussey. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Nothing the Aggies love more than saying howdy with a strong running game.
Yeah, how do you like that first down? How do you like that ground game? Like, that's what they've got to be built on. They got to have that toughness. When the Aggies have that toughness is when you see that their best teams are competing at a high level.
Absolutely nothing settled. Deadlocked after one period of play as we have a look at the stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keeping those vibes going here in the second quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Reed. Right side, it's Riley. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. It is deafening in here, soaked in noise as BYU tries to get a stop on third down. Deafening noise, Reed trying to cut through it. Out wide left, it's Riley. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Cuts it upfield. It's Owens.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run are high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a second down and long situation.
Motion from the wideout. To throw, it's Reed. Out wide right, it's Horton. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. Throwing Reed. Look out. Pulls it in. At the 20, he's got space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
And that play works because the QB did an unbelievable job. He's going through his progressions. He's sitting in the pocket, and he sees, man, a lot of space out to his right. I get the ball to my playmaker, and he does the rest. This is what's so fun about him. He's going to make the catch. He's going to make people miss, use his speed to make big plays.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
Right back to it. And he could not get loose on the run.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Reed. They're all over it. Buried before he could blink.
And quite simply put, you don't see that happen very often against him. He is one of not just the best quarterbacks in the game, he's one of the best players in the game. He's a Heisman Trophy candidate, that oftentimes doesn't make mistakes like that. He should have thrown that football away. He decided to try and do too much, and the defense made him pay. They get a massive, massive sack, and this offense loses a ton of yards.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. Moving the pocket, it's Bachmeyer. Left side is Casper. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Sees a crease. Oh, he's got some space. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. BYU right back to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
To the ground, he's got it again.
Man, I go back to him again too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to their running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
Tells to fake. Throws to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Bachmeyer. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
Such a nice job by the wide receiver there on the corner route. He did a nice job off of the stem, not telegraphing where he was going. The defender had no idea, and when he broke to the corner, he created a little bit of separation. There was an accurate throw. He made the catch and then took it into the end zone.
lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. On the run from inside his own 5. He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. It's inside. It's Owens. Stopped right there.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And then third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
The offense gets pretty lucky there. 3rd down in your own end. You're throwing to try to get the first. That ball just a little bit late, and as a result, they're lucky that wasn't a pick 6.
Trying to take it back. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Sells the run, looking to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The Cougars trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Looking to throw, it's Bachmeier. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They want to throw it. Rush right in his face. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Texas A&M will use its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll try the right side. He'll be stopped right there. They kept it on the ground on 3rd and goal, and it did not pay off. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Splits the uprights. Good. Now up by 7 points here in the 2nd.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So here comes the Texas A&M offense back onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, it's Owens. They get him on the ground, but that'll be enough to give Texas A&M a first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Here's Reed to throw. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting a sack. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with a look at Rutgers, taking on the number 9 team, the Pitt Panthers. And it's the Scarlet Knights coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week. That's now 10 victories on the season, double-digit wins. This coach is in line for an extension at the very least, and who knows, maybe even a bigger job this offseason. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game in Provo. This wideout is enjoying a stellar day. 2 of those catches in the first half were 2 of the better grabs I've seen all season. And, of course, his overall stat line is helping the only stat that really matters, the scoreboard. And with that, let's send it back to our broadcast team inside Lavelle Edwards Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin.
Number 38, set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Well, on that last play, you'd like to see the quarterback be a little bit more accurate and give his guy a chance to make the play. That ball wasn't even close to his intended target's body.
Back's got it on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. To the air, it's Bachmeier. He's going to take a shot. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. On the return. He's got great speed. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Right back to the well. Stopped again, and at least they made it back to the line of scrimmage this time. 3rd down coming up, and the Cougar faithful are doing everything they can to help out this team. Now here's Reed. Right side, it's Craver. Tackle is made at the 38, and let's see just how daring they'll be on 4th down.
Well, they weren't thrown to the sticks on that third down. They hit the drag route, and they get a nice gain, but that now sets up fourth down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on third downs, you got to start thinking about
if every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Grabs it in the middle. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
that's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. Third down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that first down.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wide receiver going in motion. Reed. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Texas A&M going up tempo. In the gun, third down, Reed. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And you got to expect this off.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Has to have it on fourth down. Inside the 40. There he goes. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off.
And, man, that is crushing to a defense. You force the fourth down. You know they're going to run the football. You're bringing guys near the line of scrimmage, and you can't get him to the ground. Not only does he get the first down, he gets a huge chunk after that. This defense is definitely going to be deflated.
He has 89 yards on the ground, and what a season he's having. It's almost certainly going to be a 1,000-yard campaign. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. A&M comes back out with another first down. They'll move the wide receiver. Touchdown, Aggies! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. sends it back in motion. Back to throw, it's Bachmeyer. Out wide right, it's Martin. Gets it out to about the 35-yard line. That's where they'll mark him out of bounds in this offense trying to put something together. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Left side, it's Martin. Bulldozes his way through. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Takes a handoff. It's Martin. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Nice move there. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Both of these teams still on the outside looking in at the top 25, but here are the rankings as we are winding our way toward the end of the season. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Turning it on! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Cougars want to move quickly. They'll run it. It's Martin. Nice move to keep running. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
They've got a lead here in the fourth quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And the defense did a good job stringing that play along, and you could tell he didn't make a decision quickly and kept going towards the sideline and pushing towards his right, and then the defense caught up, played great D, and got him on the ground.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. The run inside. It's Owens. Maybe picked up a couple as he gets it to the 14.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Throwing Reed. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
On the gun, on third down, it's Marcel Reed. Finds his target. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of
And they're going to try it again. It's another fake. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off.
And so many times when you're studying the other team and their defense and what they're going to do, you know there's certain looks you're going to get into. And I think they saw one they liked, snapped it to the up back. He catches the football.
He's running free down the middle. The 30. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The Aggies have their offense in high gear. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to run, it's Owens. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. This crowd knows when to bring it. Deafening noise. Reed trying to cut through it. Tight end finds a soft spot. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on 3rd down, setting up 1st and goal.
They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
After getting stopped on that 2nd down, don't be surprised if the offense hands it off to him again here at the goal line on 3rd.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Trying to surge it in. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal.
Man, it has been a long drive offensively. I just feel like you got to pay this off and be aggressive. You're down close. Punch it in for a touchdown here, Pollard.
Yeah, and inside the 3-yard line, I think I might try to finish this off with a touchdown. I ate up a ton of clock, wore these guys out. Now they'd have to go the length of the field if I missed.
He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
That is exactly what the defense was hoping for. Down close to the end zone, they bring the all-out blitz. They've got numbers, they've got people shooting gaps, and they didn't give the offense a second to even think. They were swarmed and surrounded, getting that safety.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. Fields the punt.
The return brings it out to the 32. And the Texas A&M offense will take over.
The Texas A&M offense is back on the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play-calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before, and I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Turns it upfield. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding it.
Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Reed. Got him quickly. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
From the gun on 3rd down, Reed. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
Reed to throw for it on 4th. Pass is incomplete, but a lot of contact there. I think it's going to be pass interference and a 1st down.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Reed to the air again. Fires to the middle. This time it's complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Aggies headed quickly to the line. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play.
Timeout, Texas A&M.
First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Now here's Reed. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
All right, now that play's over. Now I got to know this is it. This is my last play. I got to save my best for last. If I get in the end zone, I win this football game. So what is my play? Who is my player that I'm highlighting to go try to get this done?
Reed. Looking to the end zone. Ball is incomplete, but I believe this is going to be a penalty on the defense. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Back to pass, it's Reed. Going for 6. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least